Well, it may not look like much, but that framing you see is what I got done today. That was 3 or more hours, and the big thing was getting the setup to get the angles correct, which I never did do, so I had to make do. But so I have 3 more sections, that one and the 2 in the back, and I can get this end framed in. And I think I have one. I think I have one here. That might be not quite plumb, but at this point I don't really care. I'll get it right tomorrow on the next section. I was going to work on extending the rafters out, but I'm paying I have to pay to have this on site, and we're into week 3 on them, so I think it's time to get this end closed in, get that end closed in, which I need the staging for, and then get that stuff out of here, and then we'll have more room to move around. Maybe I can start laying out walls. But I'm pretty happy that I got this much done today. I was hoping to get the whole end. Now that I have an idea of what I'm doing, I will. And that triangular piece up there is probably going to have a small window that can be opened, because remember, on this end is going to be a loft that goes all the way across, so there'll be another triangle shape up there with another window that can be accessed from the loft floor. So we can open and close those to allow some ventilation with this nice high cathedral ceiling, for want of a better word. But we're getting there. Got some work done. Spent a lot of time just getting stuff cleaned up here so I could move the staging around. But probably, I don't know what we're going to do. Saturday, hopefully, the 3 of us, my brother-in-law and brother and me, will finish getting the sheathing up and put the tar paper on. But I'm tired. I've been working for 3 or 4 hours, and it's time to call it a day. That makes a pretty handy cutting bench. I just threw the tarp and the ladder over in case it rains. Another addition since the last video is the canopy. That has already, I just set it up yesterday, and it's already paid for itself just in the comfort zone. I have one of the Harbor Freight Thunderbolt 100-watt solar kits set up, and I am in fact right now grinding coffee off of the battery, but it turns out the power inverter that I picked up is too small. So I need something with a little more oomph to it so I can run the coffee machine in the morning. But right now I'm charging one of my batteries off the inverter, which is connected directly to the battery, which is being charged by the solar panels, which are right outside there. And you see the compost potty bucket getting sun cleaned a little bit. But I think I'm going back into town today, so I think that is going back in here, and we'll get a 1500 or maybe a 2000 watt, and maybe I can make some coffee. But for now, it's time to sit in the shade and cool off a little bit, and I think I'm going to be heading off to the pond for a dip in the lake and sit in the shade and cool off and just relax. Later on, folks. I thought it was noisy in the city. Some noises are acceptable though, huh?
Well, it's Friday morning, about 5:30. Just woke up, couldn't get back to sleep. So it was time to put some coffee on. Think about getting started with my day. Been a little bit busy on the cabin this week. And looking around in here, there's something missing. We don't have any scaffolding in here now. It's gone because we are done, or I am done, with the gable end framing. Finished up this section yesterday. Wednesday I did that side and that side because I finally got some things figured out. And again, as I mentioned in the last segment, that little triangular area there is going to have a small window, as is that spot right up there, because that's going to be a bedroom. Over here is going to be the bathroom, and above is going to be a loft, and we should be able to reach the window from the loft. I hope. Maybe not. We'll see. Figure something out. It might even end up being just exhaust fans or vents or something. Something to let the heat escape during the summer. However, there shouldn't be too much heat buildup inside the house from the sun, because all the windows are going to be shaded eventually after the verandas go up, and the roofs are going to be extended out so that the summer sun cannot hit the glass. But the winter sun, because it's lower in the sky, will hit the glass. Sunrise in central Maine. The doves have started up. Of course, the first thing you hear in the morning is the neighbor's rooster, or roosters. I don't know if she has more than one. And then the rest of the chorus joins in. Later on, friends.